The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs who lived happily with their mother in a small, cozy house. When the pigs grew up, their mother said gently, "My dear children, you have grown big and strong. It's time for you to go out into the world and build homes of your own. But remember, whatever you do, do it the best you can. That's the only way to stay safe and happy." The three little pigs hugged their mother goodbye and set off on their journey, each whistling cheerfully as they walked down the road. The first little pig's house. The first little pig was a carefree and cheerful one. He loved to sing and dance and didn't like to work too hard. As he walked along, he saw a farmer carrying a bundle of straw. "Oh, straw looks light and easy to build with," said the little pig happily. "That's perfect for me. I'll make my house out of straw. It'll be done in no time." So he bought the straw from the farmer and started to build. He hummed a happy tune as he worked. In no time at all, his straw house was finished. It looked bright and sunny in the meadow, and the little pig was very proud. "There," he said with a grin. "Now I can play all day and rest whenever I want." The second little pig's house. The second little pig wasn't as carefree as his brother, but he still didn't want to spend too much time working. As he walked along, he met a man carrying a bundle of sticks. "Sticks are stronger than straw," thought the little pig, "and they're not too hard to build with. That's just right for me." He bought the sticks and began to build his house. It took him a little longer, but by the afternoon, his wooden house stood proudly on a small hill. He clapped his hooves together. "Now I can relax and play my flute all day. My house is strong enough." The third little pig's house. The third little pig was the wisest of them all. He wanted to make sure his home would be safe and strong. As he walked, he met a man carrying heavy bricks. "Bricks will make a fine house," he said thoughtfully. "They're solid and will protect me from wind and rain." So he worked hard, mixing mortar, stacking bricks carefully, and making sure everything was just right. It took him many days, but at last his brick house was finished. It was strong and neat, with a little chimney and a sturdy door. The third little pig smiled as he wiped his brow. "It took time," he said, "but now I have a safe and cozy home." The big bad wolf appears one morning. A hungry wolf came walking down the road. He saw the first little pig's house made of straw and licked his lips. Andy licked his lips. "That pig looks tasty," he growled softly. "And that house looks easy to blow down." He knocked on the door. Little pig, let me come in." The first little pig trembled inside and called out, "No, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," roared the wolf. He took a deep breath, huffed and puffed, and with one big blow, the straw house flew apart. The little pig squealed and ran as fast as he could to his brother's wooden house. The wolf at the wooden house. The wolf followed quickly, hungry and determined. He knocked on the door of the wooden house. Little pigs, let me come in." The two pigs shouted together, "No, no, not by the hair of our chinny chin chins." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in," the wolf snarled. He huffed and puffed, and the wooden house shook and rattled. With another great puff, it fell to pieces. The two frightened pigs squealed and ran as fast as they could to their brother's brick house. The safe brick house. The wolf chased them, but the two little pigs reached the brick house just in time. They slammed the door shut and locked it tight. The wolf knocked again. Little pigs, let me come in." But the three little pigs answered bravely, "No, no, not by the hair of our chinny chin chins." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The wolf huffed and puffed with all his might. But the brick house didn't move. He tried again and again until he was red in the face, but not a single brick budged. "This house is too strong," growled the wolf. "I'll find another way in." The clever little pigs. The wolf looked up and saw the chimney. "Aha, I'll climb down the chimney and catch them from above." Inside the house, the third little pig heard the wolf climbing the roof. "Quick," he whispered to his brothers. "Let's light the fire and put a pot of boiling water in the fireplace." They worked together quietly. Soon, the pot of water was bubbling and steaming. Down the chimney came the wolf with a whoosh, a yelp, and a splash. He landed straight in the hot water. With a howl, the wolf jumped out and ran as fast as he could into the forest, never to bother the three little pigs again. Happily ever after, the three little pigs danced around their sturdy brick house, laughing with joy. "Thank you for letting us in," said the first pig gratefully. "Yes," said the second, "your hard work saved us all." The third little pig smiled kindly. D little pig smiled kindly. "Now you see, doing things the right way, even if it takes more time, is always worth it." From that day on, the three little pigs lived happily and safely together in the cozy brick house, learning to work hard and help one another every day. The lesson of the story. The story of the three little pigs teaches us that it's always best to do our work carefully and not rush through things. Hard work and patience make us stronger and safer in the long run. And when we help and care for each other, we can overcome even the biggest challenges, just like the three little pigs did.